You know something? I know a lot of people are going to say this video is unwarranted or unnecessary, but I beg to differ because this person decided to actually make this personal. What's going on, Attack Squad? It's your boy Roman, aka Mr. 9343, and I didn't want to make this video, but after a subscriber of mine, and I won't mention any names, brought a certain video made by a content creator by the name of Chambers of My Heart, trying to actually bash me as like being a so-called pedo, all because, you know, I like fictional characters. You see, they're actually accusing me of something I had no interest in, nor had the evidence to back up their claims. I find the real thing repulsive, let alone seeing something like that just really makes my blood boil. But I have a personal question for Chambers of My Heart. Are you even helping real victims at this point? Because, to me, how I see it, it's nothing more than empty virtue signaling attempts. Even when you actually posted a certain freaking Facebook page trying to actually bring awareness. Oh, God. That'll probably cover later in the video. This person thinks I'm a criminal because I happen to defend freedom of speech, expression, and creativity. I don't think we're for having the First Amendment, but we should practice how we should use it. I have said this time and time again. Lolis and lolicons have been an integral part of anime ever since anime was first conceived. It's not just me that actually has said it. Also, a friend of mine and a fellow content creator by the name of JSatByX4, he has also said the very same thing that I am saying right now. Lolis and lolicon have been a very integral part of anime ever since it was first conceived. And of course, Chambers of My Heart is just showing that they are a morally outraged troglodyte with massive case of erotica duration syndrome. Now, for anyone who does not know what erotica duration syndrome is, it's basically you're going against pornography and anything, you know, sexually related. Because, oh, we need to actually get rid of this because of the patriarchy. Oh. You do realize that as long as there's consenting adults willing to actually have sex in front of a camera, and they're over the age of 18, sky's the limit. That's how I look at it. Oh. And you know what the irony of all this is? The person was actually a member of I Stand With Vic. And I, once upon a time, was also a member of I Stand With Vic because I believed that Vic actually had freaking bad things happen to him, all because, you know, Mars Girl, Hanalea, Jamie Markey, Monica Rial, and all the rest of Funimation decided to actually freaking start bashing him because of the height of the Me Too movement. And the truth is, I walked away from the whole Kick Vic, I Stand With Vic drama because of the infighting and all the unnecessary drama. And people always keep telling us over on I Stand With Vic, oh, you just need to let it go. You just actually just need to let this go because Vic lost. So, we did, and yet, here they are, doing the same thing as they usually do. Causing more infighting and more drama. Okay, if you really want to have an example, take Klee from Genshin Impact. You think she's a little girl, yet she is a fictional character from a video game. She's not real. But people keep making Rule 34s of her because she is a fictional character, not based off of a real child. I doubt this person knows that there's a huge difference between scatophilia and pedophilia. Both sound alike, but there's a huge difference. Now, as you should know, scatophilia is a sexual arousal to cartoon/anime characters. And it doesn't harm anyone, whereas pedophilia is an attraction to real-life underage kids. This whole thing between me and them is just an absolute freaking mess. One where they actually dragged my name and my reputation through the mud. But allow me to draw some facts and knowledge. Fictional characters cannot consent because they are not real. Fictional characters do not need freaking basic human rights. But all these antis do is they're actually giving basic human rights to fictional characters instead of helping real victims. Also, if you want an example, let me just put it like this. The artist known as the Shadman actually was notorious for actually making artwork based off of actual people. Heck, even Keemstar's daughter, and I had nothing against Keemstar, even though I don't like the guy, I don't agree with everything he says. I just don't want to have any freaking drama with him. So, apparently, it turns out that one of the members of Mr. Beast channel, Chris Tyson, before he actually transitioned to being a woman, had an original artwork hanging above her mantle of a original artwork from Shadman himself. And do you think that Chris actually knew anything about it? I doubt it, because I don't think, freaking Chris Tyson actually had anything to do with Shadman. And yet, freaking EDP445, of all people, was going after him, all for the sake of actually trying to... Hello. Hello.
What's Roman doing?
Nothing much. My grandparents out there. True. Anyway. And also, Chambers of My Heart was linking a hashtag SageJ's Facebook page. Look, I am 100% against having kids transition to the opposite gender of what they biologically are. But I must ask, how is hashtag SageJ's connected to fictional characters? There's no correlation. It's completely illogical. That is a very huge stretch. I mean, to me, it sounds like Chambers of My Heart is grasping at straws. And, of course, the usual suspects of a certain server are coming after me as well. But I've already spoke with them, and they just can't keep my name out of their mouths. And I'm like Beetlejuice to them. Like, Mr. Anime 343, Mr. Anime 343, Mr. Anime 343. It's showtime! Yeah, I freaking love Beetlejuice. I used to love watching that back when I was a little kid. So, here's my ultimatum. You don't want me to talk smack about you, then keep my name out of your mouth and don't start anything with me. And since this is a lolicon talking point, I will be linking non-profit organizations to help actual kids in need getting away from their abusers in the description of this video. Because I don't want to see actual kids getting harmed by either the abusers that actually harmed them or their parents trying to actually transition them into opposite genders, because that is also considered child abuse. And I might be a small channel, but I really need to stand my ground and dig my heels in. Of course, I know this is unwarranted and stuff, but they fired the shot first, and this is me retaliating in self-defense with facts and logic. I know this was truly unexpected, but I need to address this whole thing, because this is where I say try defending real kids over fictional characters for once. It's not that difficult. But anyway, I know this is going unwarranted, but I can't stand people who claim law-abiding citizens have no interest in IRL kids, but are mostly attracted to lines on paper or pixels on a screen. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell for future updates. And as always, guys, just remember these 4 things. Respect the life's fan service. Enjoy your fandoms. Embrace your degeneracy. As long as it's legal, doesn't hurt anyone else. Enemies freedom. And until the next time we meet again, guys, I'm Mr. Anime 343. God, anime, mecha, and beats to the way for fucking speed.